Yo, what's up, bro? I see you. I see yous. I see yous. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Whoa. Shout out Rodrigo. Rodrigo. Okay, let me come ahead and come on in this thing. Let me come on in this thing. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? I see my brother already commented. Shout out to my brother. If you get a chance, go to YouTube and search JStay1K. That's my brother. That's my younger brother. How you doing? How you doing? How your grades? What's going on, y'all? You know, yesterday I had some stuff going on. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't even had nothing going on yesterday, really. I was just doing a bunch of drawing, and when it was time for me to get on stream, I was knocked out sleep. I was like, yo, like it's probably way too late to get on stream now. I think I could still get on stream super late, but I know like people expect for me to be on at a certain time, so I just didn't want to be, you know, ridiculously late. Like, damn, Jay, what the hell was going on with you? Why you on here this late? So yes, today we're going to work on some designs. Really, I'm gonna open up this project and I'm gonna let y'all make the decision. Actually, no, I'm lying. I'm not gonna let y'all make the decision. I'm gonna make the decision. If y'all see something else that y'all think I should work on, then I'll go ahead and kind of let y'all sway the situation. But really, what I wanted to work on was my design that I did for steel curtains. Give me 1 second. You drag that in there. And boom, let's drag that in there. Drag in that thing. So this is the design that I sketched out for the steel curtains design logo. And I mind you, this was just a sketch. So it hasn't been approved or anything yet. You know what I'm saying? I just was sketching, you know, putting stuff together. So I thought, you know, I might as well come on stream and go ahead and finish this. Actually, the design that I'm going to be working on has a lot to do with the design with the boots. As you know, there's some boots that's going viral right now. There's some boots, they're red boots, they called mischief boots. So if you ever seen these boots online, these are what's going viral. Which, in my opinion, these are nothing but just a knockoff of what Kanye was already doing. Shout out to Rodrigo RT for the stay safe. I appreciate you. Everybody stay safe if you got to. I wonder, could I give myself a stay safe? Could I? Yeah. Cause I'm sure wondering, like, man, how is people getting these stay safes and all that, man? Well, let me see. I see a message from Wheeze. He said, where you at, bro? Hey, I'm on here, man. I'm on here. I'll give y'all some time. But I'm already on here, y'all. I ain't hiding none of that type of stuff. I'm on here. I'm on live. I know I'm on multiple platforms right now. So if you see me on any of the platforms and you saying something, understand that I am not ignoring you. It's just hard for me to see all of these platforms at one time. Let me go to Behance. Because I know my people at Behance, they always going to come check me out. Let me mute that. Shout out to everybody on Behance. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me see. Is we on the screen? Hold up. Boom. All right. Here we go. Now let's go ahead and grab the pen tool, curvature tool. If you already previously seen my tutorials, you already know what I'm about to do. I'm about to use this pen tool. Let's get these edges. And I don't know why when I was sketching this, I was not sketching this and making sure all of these lines were congruent. I kind of was just sketching stuff and just putting stuff together and just throwing stuff at the wall and kind of just seeing what'll work. So we're going to wing it. We gonna wing it. We just gonna throw it together and we just gonna see if it comes out looking good. If it doesn't come out looking good, you know what I'm saying, I can go back to the drawing board. I don't mind doing that. Because as I was making, I was coming up with other ideas too. But I was like, let me at least throw this out there and just see what what I could do. So let's go ahead and let's copy that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make that first layer a little bit lighter. To make the first layer lighter, just double click that layer 1. Click on template, and I'm gonna dim the image down to about 30. Dim that down to about 30. Let's go back to our layer and let's duplicate that. Let's duplicate that and then make that a little bit smaller. He was grabbing at the edges. You know what I'm saying? Now, in order for me to achieve that look, trust me, I went through a lot of Reptar designs to try to get that look. It was very hard to get this type of look. I was looking through a lot of pictures because I don't want this to look, I want this to look like him, but not exactly like him. A slightly different, but to the point where you can tell. I want it to be as unique as possible, but at the same time, being kind of close to the original. So let's go ahead and get these lines together. And remember, whenever using your pen tool and your curvature tool, don't be afraid to, make these curvature lines and these anchor points on these edges. Let me take my time. Yo, Kent, where you been? The past couple live streams, I kept saying, I do not see Kent no more. What the hell is going on with Kent? I'm like, damn, did Kent go back to the army? What's going on, man? I sure was looking for you, man. I was looking for you for a couple days now. I was like, man, Kent usually come in here by now. Shit, you started to get a brother worried, man. You straight? You ain't going some binge or something? Like, what's going on with you, man? I'm glad to hear from you, though, man. I'm glad to hear everything is straight, man. Let me turn on some music. And get a little bit of music. Hopefully the music isn't trash today, man. I'm just not in the mood for trash music, dude. Matter of fact, let's go back to that music we had earlier because I was feeling that. Let's go back. Let's go back. I ain't gonna turn it up too loud. I just wanted to keep it, a little bit low so where I can hear it. They say, man, bro, been getting a little discouraged. Nah, I'm good. Just been off the design stuff and been playing new Hogwarts game. Thanks for thinking about me, bro. Yo, talk to me, man. Like, what has gotten you discouraged? What has gotten you discouraged? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you referring to the designs? Did something with the designs get you discouraged? Because like I always tell you, well, not you specifically, but just one thing I always say in general is when it comes to graphic design, this shit ain't no walk in the park, man. To get customers and all that, it's going to take some time. And even if you have customers, it's going to have some dry spots. Why you think you be seeing all these YouTubers talking about charging people thousands of dollars? They're not going to tell the truth, but they're low-key masking that they don't get customers like that. That's why they tax the hell out of customers, because they're trying to make up for all them people not contacting them. Trust me, I know. I personally don't have to tax extremely hard. I try to make my prices fair, but you know, you never know. Let's keep going with this design. But yeah, let me know. What exactly was it that got you discouraged? I think, I'm gonna tell you a story before you tell me that. In 2016, no, 17, I contemplated quitting. Straight up, I contemplated quitting. I made statuses about it. I was like, listen, man, this shit ain't doing nothing for me. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Like I'm not about to be on here like, making these designs and trying to get customers. I was really to the point where I was like, you know what, I'm not doing this no more. And I think this might have been the year that I really started really getting into the cartoon stuff. And it was so crazy that every single time I got to the point where I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm done, putting my laptop away. I'm about to just go to my 9 to 5 and just ignore it. It was weird, man, because it was almost like every single time I tried to stop, somebody kept coming to me. Every time. I almost feel like it was almost like God was trying to tell me like, you have to do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though I know you want to quit right now, but you have to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the universe was showing me like, this is what you're supposed to do, because trust and believe, don't, I be wanting to stop too. For real. Like especially because I'm a very private, normal guy. I think that may confuse people with seeing me online a lot, but I'm a very quiet, private guy. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't always this person that I am also. You have to remember that. Like, I wasn't always a fun loving guy. I of course have a past of the streets. So, it was a lot of the street part of me conflicting with like, man, why are you doing this corny internet shit? Let me stop this. But man, I just kept getting customers. I kept getting customers and customers, and I felt like it just kept drawing me back in. And I just took it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what? Since it keeps coming to me, I'm gonna stop when it stops coming to me. So once I fully stop getting customers, nobody's calling me for a week or some change like that, then I'm gonna leave it alone. And it has never happened, bro. Ever. Ever. I've never gone a week without having a customer. I've always get contacted. But then again, I don't want to make it look like it's sweet, because I hate when people tell stories like that where they're just like, "Oh, I'm always getting some customers. I'm always making some money." No, no, no. See, I was always promoting myself too. Anybody who has followed me, you already know that I run ads every day, even if I'm only running an ad for $1. I'm always running ads. I'm always promoting. I'm always posting. Now, I'm not a pest when I post either. Like, I'm not on everybody's page like, yo, come buy a design. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always was just like being consistent and posting, and that always like led people to coming to me. And I feel like even though I was discouraged, it was just something that just kept pulling me back in, and that's the only reason why I never left. But trust me, I was discouraged. I was ready to go, but it just kept coming. He said, "Yeah, the design stuff. I just don't know everything I need to know with AI and PS to do what I want. And my creativity is down from all this learning. I can't seem to come up with ideas. It's just so much to take in while learning these programs. It's like my brain is so overwhelmed with learning that my creativity is turned off." Okay, well, that's the main reason why I say sometimes when you create, you should create with an agenda, and not necessarily creating with the thought of, okay, because you have to ask yourself this: are you creating because this is something that you really like to do, or are you creating for the business part of it, or is it both? You know what I'm saying? It's only because, look, I think when I first started doing it, I was only doing it for money. And I think that's what was really leaving me discouraged, because then once the money wasn't coming in, that was frustrating me. Like, like, I'm doing all this work and doing all this promoting and ain't no money coming in. And then I feel like that's when it started affecting me. See, now when you're doing it out of passion, then it stops like bothering you. But I feel like if you're doing it solely just for the money part, then it'll break your motivation because you're like, man, I'm wasting my time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really something that I feel like you should do really with the thought of just being like, you know what? I might not make no money off of this. Let me just do it just because I want to do it. And let me continue to do it for the fun of it. But I'm telling you, if you are doing it for the money, I can give you some tips to get paid. Now, I can't guarantee you'll get paid a lot, but I'll give you some tips to get paid. I'll show you how to do it. Trust me, I've helped a lot of people make money off of this. But one thing I can tell you is you're going to have to go through a lot of times of not having money, if that's your goal. Because first off, you have to build that clientele. And in order to build that clientele, you're going to have to start doing so much with designs that is going to frustrate you. Now, if learning is the frustrating part, then I would say this: learn with an agenda too. Make sure you learn the things that you just need to know. Don't go too crazy and try to overfill yourself and try to learn every goddamn thing that's going on in Illustrator. It's only because it wouldn't even be necessary for you to learn all these things that you're not even going to be using. You know what I'm saying? Learn with an agenda. Be like, you know what? I'm only really trying to learn that cartoon shit that Jay be doing. So let me just follow what Jay does because he does that cartoon shit that he gets paid for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would say, like, if you are learning, just try to learn the things that you need to know, and then just everything else will fall in place later. That's kind of what I did. I was like, you know what, let me learn the stuff that I need to know, and then everything else will come to me. Now, when I was in college, that's when that started happening to me. Like, I started getting discouraged and everything because I feel like, man, I'm learning all this stuff for nothing. Like, all this stuff I'm learning ain't going to do nothing for me. He said, I also want to do many things that I don't know which niche to stick with. I want to make logos. I want to make sports edits. I want to edit videos, After Effects, all that. Okay, listen. you want to wait, whoa. You made me tired just reading that. You want to make logos, sports edits, edit videos, After Effects? Yo, you do realize those is like all of that is like all different programs. You're going to drive yourself literally crazy. I would say just try to master one thing at a time. You know what I'm saying? Now, logos is pretty easy. I guess it depends on what kind of logos you try to make. You try to make these more detailed logos, then you're going to drive yourself crazy because this is a lot of shit to be learning. You know what I'm saying? So with this, these detailed logos, you got to crawl before you walk. You know what I'm saying? I make it look easy, but this shit is not easy, man. So I would say crawl before you walk on that. And then sports edits, especially if you're talking about Photoshop with these sports edits photos, like, bro, that is a whole nother thing. Like, that's a lot of researching, putting pictures together, adding shadows, colors, the logos. It's a lot, bro. A lot of the stuff you want to do, I would say try to get one thing at a time. You know what I'm saying? I feel like what I used to do with tutorials is I used to make days for different shit. Like, I'd be like, okay, on this day, I'm going to focus on the 3D shit. On this day, I'll focus on the animation. On this day, I'll focus on the logos. I just feel like right now, see, you're still in the beginning stages, so you're a little bit everywhere with it. I would say put together like a schedule. Even you don't even want your schedule to be like too strenuous. Like, make sure your schedule is like spread out. Like look, I'm only gonna work on this shit every weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that, to where it's not too much of a burden on your life to where it feels overwhelming. And something I noticed is when you have a lot of responsibilities and you're trying to learn this shit, that's what becomes frustrating too. So it's all about making time. And understand, this is no rush either, bro. This is no rush. Take your time with it. And this design shit ain't going nowhere. The customers ain't going nowhere, and the money ain't going nowhere. So there's no need to rush. Take your time with learning all this stuff, bro. I'm telling you, if this is really your passion, it's going to come to you. Trust me, it's going to come to you. But I'm sure it's smarter to stick with one niche for a while until that's perfected, then move on to the next thing. Exactly. Take your time, man. You take your time, man. Do not drive yourself crazy, because then you'll end up like how I ended up. I told you 2017 I was out of it, man. It was too much going on. I barely like knew how to do a lot of this stuff. And then I was really just winging a lot of stuff, and I feel like it was frustrating. You know what was crazy? It was frustrating to me working with customers, even though I was getting customers out the ass at that time. Like it was frustrating dealing with customers because when you're dealing with customer demands, dude, it's hard like to deal with customer demand because a lot of customers is aggressive as hell. So it's hard to be dealing with them on a daily, bro. Like that's a whole nother thing. Is bro, once you start getting customers, man, I'm telling you, man, it is frustrating, bro. It's frustrating trying to satisfy somebody, man. Dude, I'm telling you, man. I've seen people give up just off customers, like just because the customer was doing too much. You know, if you mess up somebody's design, like I've seen like people get mad at designers and they go online try to expose you. Start writing all these blogs about you. Oh, Kent, that boy Kent, he a scammer. He scammed me out my money. I'm telling you, man, it is crazy, bro. It's a Photoshop is an MF to learn, bro. Bro, don't even get me started, bro. Bro, Photoshop. See, Photoshop is a very, very complex program, bro. Like you could do so much on Photoshop. See, Illustrator is like what I would call restricted to to vectors. Photoshop is open for anything. Anything goes with Photoshop. You know what I'm saying? Like anything goes. Like you could create damn near anything on Photoshop. And there's so many different ways to create something that I think that's what I think that's why most people like it because it's so open range. There's so many different things you can do on that program. So I would say this with Photoshop, I would say just learn what you need. Learn what you need and everything else will kind of just come like during whatever you're doing. See, this is what I did with Photoshop. When I first got on Photoshop, my only goal was to make mixtape covers. Okay? When I first got it, my only goal was to make mixtape covers. You know, I was a rapper back then. I was trying to make mixtape covers for me and my other rapper friends because the graphic designer that we had for our covers, he was dope, but he was unreliable. He wasn't always available, you know, once we were trying to put together projects. So that's how I learned it. Now, once you start learning it, I would say you have to do a lot of research, and there's some things that you can research, but you can't learn online. Like you can't necessarily learn how to make a mixtape cover. It's like you can, but you can't. Like that's something that's going to come with trial and error, and you have to have the patience to like want to learn. That's one thing you want to do with these programs, especially like Photoshop, Illustrator, all these different programs. These are some of these are things you have to learn with trial and error. Like some things like there is no tutorial for being dope. Like there is no tutorial for like certain things that I create. Like there is no tutorial for this. It's like sometimes these things just kind of have to come to you. And like it's weird to say that, but it's like, dude, like I'm telling you, like some of this stuff I do, I don't even know how the hell I be doing this shit sometimes. I be making it seem like I do. Listen, I don't even be knowing sometimes. I just be putting shit together, man. So yeah, but I'm telling you, Ken, if you have the patience, bro, I think you'll get it. That's me personally telling you that. As a master designer, I think you'll be fine. I think you just need to find the time, bro. That's all it is. But yeah, man, this stuff does get frustrating, bro. I be getting frustrated to this day, bro. Certain things I work on, and I'm telling you, like people be thinking I'm fine, man. I be on the verge of leaving, for real. I was on the verge of leaving last year, cause I left videography, and Ken, let me know if you still watching. I want to tell you the reason that I stopped doing the whole battle rap thing. I'm gonna tell you about that. If you can call in, I want to tell you the story about that, but I want to tell it to you. I don't want to just talk about it out of nowhere. I want to tell you the bullshit that happened. It's only because I know some bullshit happened with you, and I just wanted to share with you my story because I feel like you can relate, and I don't think we ever talked about that. We ever talked about the reason why you left, and I never talked to you about the reason why you left, and you never talked to me about the reason why I left. So I think it'd be very interesting to talk to you about that. It's only because when you left, I kept asking myself, what the hell did he leave for? He said, I'm off for a couple weeks, so I'm trying to cram my brain with learning these programs. Dude, call in. You see that number up there, that 318-0365? Call in. Call in. I'm gonna put you on right now. Call in. If you can hear me right now, call in. Call into that number right under my Cash App right there. I'm gonna sit right here and wait on you. I'm gonna turn my phones on. Where is it? Okay, cool. Yeah, call in, man. Call in, Kent. Yeah, man. There we go. Hold up. Yo, can you hear me?
To accept, press 1.
Yeah,
To voicemail, press 2.
hit one. I mean, I'm supposed to hit one. I'm tripping. Yo,
What up, bro?
what's going on, man?
Not much, man.
Are you comfortable talking about this? Talking about the battle rap shit before I talk about it.
Yeah, it ain't nothing really too crazy.
Okay, so we could either talk about yours first, or I'll talk about mine. So which one you want to do?
We can talk about mine real quick if you want.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna tell you what I saw, and then you could start wherever you want to start. So when
Good.
so this is what I saw. So of course I first met you at the event. What city were we in?
What was that? That was in Indy.
That was in that?
In
Okay.
Indy. Yeah, I think it was at a ball hog event, but it was where what's his name was there? Dude does the PGs.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Spinning cat. I think he's just there.
Yeah, because I think that might have been right before I first started working with URL at that time. So
Okay, yeah.
so basically, I met you at the event. It was definitely good energy from you. I could tell that you was just a dude that just generally liked battle rap. I'm just going by what I saw. Like, you didn't come off to me like an asshole or anything like that. You just generally came off as a dude that just liked battle rap. You know, I remember we chopped it up. I can't remember what the hell I was doing. I think I was really in the zone, like on my videography shit. And plus, I didn't really like know a lot of the dudes there, so I'm still kind of eyes open because I don't really know. You know, these battle rap events is sketchy. So
What's funny is that was my first ball hog event, and I was early, and I was on time, but battle rap be starting late, so I was like essentially early.
yeah,
And so we was like, the building was pretty empty when I was there, and he was setting up and stuff. And so I was like, I noticed you were the videographer, so I figured I'd talk with you because I haven't had my first event at the time. And
Right.
So I was looking for a videographer. And so, and also because I haven't had my first event yet, I wanted to see, how things worked with the videographers. Where do they stand? Like, how do they do their thing? So I definitely wanted to, that's why I approached you to talk to you about that type of stuff.
right.
And but yeah, that's funny though because that's like my second event I think I ever went to. The first one I went to was in Anderson, and that was I want to say that was a Glasses. I can't remember, but then Glasses TV was Rolly, and then I went to that one.
I want to say at that time that might have been like my 20th event, somewhere around there. Yeah, because I had already got in like a lot of events at that time, but I still was pretty new to the scene at that point. But so basically, I was still working, doing my thing, because I was doing events probably a couple every month at that time, and I remember seeing you, and then eventually you started your own league. I remember you contacted me and you was like, "Yo, I'm about to start my own situation. I need to get some designs done." So I can't.
The funny thing is, we actually, I'm going to cut you off. The funny thing is we actually had our own thing going in Lafayette.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't just me. I actually was put onto the team. It was actually three other guys that started it.
Mm-hmm.
And it had changed names a couple times. And then I come on, they put me on board. And I was essentially pretty new to battle rap. I mean, I definitely had watched it over the years.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't heavy into it. And then I got on with my guys here. And I really hardly knew them when I got on with them. But I liked what they were doing. They were bringing something different to Lafayette. You know, and I'm born and raised in Lafayette. So,
Right.
you know, putting something on the map from my hometown. So I like that. I wanted to join it. It's hip-hop. I love hip-hop. So I joined up with them. And so we were doing this local shit, like local guys right here in Lafayette.
Right.
And definitely was nothing big. It was like, we would have like maybe 15 to 20, people watching, in the room or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
might have like 3-4 battles, nothing crazy. And so when I joined, we had just started like kind of ramping it up a little bit. Like, I was trying to motivate them to ramp up a little bit. I joined IBR on Facebook and we're getting to know people and see how things are going. Started going to events myself, and these other guys that I was working with that put me on, they haven't really been to the other events. So that's why I was reaching out and trying to figure out the culture, here in Indiana, how these things work here,
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't want to come in here acting like I knew everything,
Right.
Research and shit. So.
Right. So. No. I want to stop you. I was just going to say what I saw. So basically, no. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, so yeah, when I come on, that's when I hit you about those logos. I met you first, I think, and then that's when I hit you up later. But that's when we were doing a rebranding because I was like, man, we gotta get more official looking. Like these other leagues are looking good. Like we gotta look good. Like we had we had a decent name at the time. But I think we actually had somebody else that they put on the team with us, and then they had a falling out. We had a falling out with him.
Mm-hmm.
So he was bitching about the name. So I was like, man, let's just change the name. Come up with the Battleborn Entertainment thing.
Yes, Battleborn. Battleborn, that's what it was called. I don't know why I couldn't remember the name, but yeah, Battleborn. And I remember I made the logo, and which I ain't gonna lie, like I feel like I could have did a lot better on that, but time comes with time will tell. But I did the logo, and I want to say I did an intro for you. I think.
Yeah, you did the 3D intro.
Okay, yeah. See, I was new to 3D at that time too. so yeah, I did the logo. I did.
Remember there was the swords colliding? That thing was sick, man.
Yeah. Oh my God, bro. I remember. Okay, so the way I got that was from a template, but then I had to keep going inside of the template and basically editing, going back and changing. Oh man, bro, that was very frustrating because at that time I didn't have a computer that could handle a lot of those 3D projects. So yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. And so basically from there, I remember I came and I did an event for you. Matter of fact, I think, did I do more than one, or was that just one event that I did?
I want to say you did two, if I remember right.
Yeah, I feel like I did too, because one of the events.
I think we're both at the barbershop, right?
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Cause we had a big event before you started shooting for us. Actually, my father-in-law shot it for us because he's not necessarily a videographer, but he's an older cat. And he's from the Air Force. But when he was in the Air Force, that's all he did was journalism. I mean, he's interviewed like Jamie Foxx and Bill Clinton. Like, he's done a lot of media stuff.
Whoa. He interviewed Bill Clinton?
Yeah, bro.
Whoa. He was big time.
Yeah, so so he's a journalist there, and one of his main jobs in the Air Force was like operating like there's a news TV or military TV station on like military bases. I forget what it's called now, but he ran like if you look inside of a news crew or like a newsroom, and they got people working on these different desks and screens, and they're saying Q frame 1 and then frame 2, and then like he was doing that, back in 80s, 90s. So he knew his thing, and he had a camera, and I was like, we were low on money because all our money went towards bringing Pat Stay in here. R.I.P. Pat Stay.
Yeah, you brought Pat Stay. I forgot about that, yo.
Yeah, he was just to host it, but all we had to do was fly him and his wife down here, and they visited for like 3-4 days and pay for food and stuff while he was here. That's all he charged us. He gave us a good ass deal to host. So I mean, it still was costly though. I mean, we had to fly him from Canada.
Yeah, because Pat Stay stayed in Canada. Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. I remember that.
Depleted from that, and I was like, man, I know I want Jay to shoot this shit, but we just ain't got the money. And father-in-law was gonna do it for free. So
Mm-hmm.
when it went with him, unfortunately, doing that, he didn't have a what's that called, mirrorless camera.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the mirrorless camera. Yep.
Yeah, so his shit overheated like during one of the main battles and like turned off. But luckily,
Oh my God.
yeah, bro. It was
Oh
bad.
my God.
Yeah, the editing sucked. I mean, it came back on like mid-round, but you know, the little time to cut off, we just had phone footage, and that shit sucked to use.
Man.
It looked bad, but yeah, that was Oktoberfest. We had like 11 Oktober Fest or whatever. But we had like 11 battles that day. We had people from Cali, from battlers. They're brand new battlers. Maybe 1 or 2 battles on the belt, but.
So was that your biggest event?
Yeah, basically our first event at Battleborn was our biggest event, really.
Wow.
And it wasn't our first event, but it was our first like IBR event. Like people from IBR were there and shit.
Okay.
Other events we had was just like at here in Carnahan Hall in Lafayette, a couple of 20, 30 people there or whatever. But the Oktoberfest was pretty big. I mean, the battles weren't even the greatest. I can't tell you that, but like
Mm-hmm.
we actually the same event I met you at. I met my boy Gunna the Gray. He battled no more, I believe, but. Man, he had the hit factor, bro. He had the bars, he had the presence, all that shit. He's one of Mr. Mills' boys,
Okay.
And so met him at that same event I met you at, and got him to do his first battle on like 3 days' notice, and he killed it, But
Right.
Yeah, it was a fun event, man. And then from there on, I realized how much money goes into this shit, and I was like, video quality is worth a lot more than what people realize, So let's cut funds by not getting a big ass venue. Yeah, it was nice. But they charged out the ass for the venue, so I hooked up with my barber and got him to rent out the barbershop for us and did our thing from there, cut 2 or 3 events from there. And then I think after that it was pretty much done.
Right. And so because I can remember this, I remember I seen you on the scene, and believe it or not, I feel like you were picking up steam very fast. I feel like you were becoming popular very quickly. I remember I seen you, I seen like hella posts about the battles you were doing, and I was seeing like good reviews, like people like, yo, that Battleborn thing in Indiana, that's dope, whatever. And like I was seeing like, because how many events did y'all do all together?
Man, I don't know. It's probably, if you count like the small ones we did here and there, it's probably somewhere between 7 and 10 altogether.
Okay, so it wasn't that many. It wasn't that many, but it was enough.
Yeah, we did like one. That was basically like one every 2 months or so. And then when we did that, it was like we did it for about a year and a half, maybe altogether. Like if I'm counting before Battleborn, like for his name's Battleborn, yeah, it's about 2 years, and then we had about one every 2 months.
Okay, now, eventually, of course, things ended up turning, and I don't think I ever properly talked to you. I mean, I did talk to you, I want to say, but I never really found out what exactly happened, because I'm just telling you on the outside looking in. I seen you, because I want to say I wasn't even in Indiana at this time. I might have been in Chicago. And when I was doing an event in Chicago, literally out of nowhere, I seen somebody, because this was back when I used to be on the IBR page. One day I just seen somebody post, while I was in Chicago, yo, Kent isn't doing Battleborn again. And it was just a whole bunch of people like shocked, like what? Like, and then it was like, and then like soon as you put it, because I don't know if you remember the Indiana Battle Rap page, but it used to be like hella trolls. Like it was like that shit was like Troll City. like I that's really the main reason why I left, because I'm like I don't mind trolling, but it was just too much disrespect for me. But basically, right under the post, I kept seeing a bunch of people saying, "Oh, he didn't like it anyway." It was like some shit like that. Like he wasn't really feeling it anyway, something like that. And then one of the dudes was like, he got into a real big fight at the event, and that's the reason why the event stopped or some shit like that. And I was like, I don't know why. This is just in my opinion though, Kent. Just from meeting you, you don't strike me as a dude that just be fighting and doing bullshit. But you are from the Army. Don't get it twisted. You probably done whooped a couple motherfuckers. I'm just saying, like. You don't strike me as just like some violent ass person. You know what I'm saying?
Right, no, like I could have anger issues, I can say that, but when I'm out, especially like with the whole battle rap shit, yeah, it's still battle rap.
Mm-hmm.
But being that I had a league, I'm a league owner, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
I tried to keep it always cordial and professional with people. In the IVR group, I did get a little messy, and I like, you know, would roast other people. We roast each other back and forth, and there were a couple of times where maybe I overstepped or whatever, but.
But hold on, let me stop you. Let me stop you really quick though. Because and this is just from my opinion from watching battle rap on the outside looking in, because I don't really know much about battle rap besides like you know, my involvements with it. But like battle rap is something where people troll, where people talk shit, but it still is a kind of a friendly environment. You know, motherfuckers will talk shit with you all day, but you know, it'll never really come to blows because like at the end of the day, they look at it in a sense of, you know, we can talk shit to each other, but at the same time, this is just battle rap. This is just motherfuckers just running their mouth. This isn't, no one's really technically in danger.
Yeah.
But continue.
The fight you're talking about is something happened at a Glasses event at Fort Wayne, and it was some bullshit stuff. I mean, basically what happened leading up to it before that event, my boy, I won't even say my name, but my homie is a designer and has some shit, you know, going on the page, whatever. And he's heavy on the IDR page. And then one of the battle rappers said something, you know, I don't know if like they had a deal or was either like the battle rappers trying to work with him on a design and somehow I fell through or something. But anyway, I was like friends with both of them on Facebook. Well, I'm on IDR so much at the time that like when I'm on my normal feed, I be feeling like I'm on IDR, you know, I'll be seeing everybody from IDR on my feed. And so what happened was I saw this dude sneak this in my homie, and I was like, all right, so I just tagged my homie on it with the eyeball emoji, like, check this out, you know?
Right.
And so, anyway, fast forward to that event. It's like the weekend after, 2 weeks after. And that dude that was sneak this and my homie, they all get into it. Like, their groups get into it. They have a little brawl with me, whatever, outside the venue. And like everybody else, I went outside to see what the hell's going on. So I'm like standing there. I'm kind of buzzing. I got a couple of drinks in there. I got like a Long Island iced tea.
Okay.
Kind of coke. Like I'm buzzing, you know. Within the first hour.
Uh-huh.
It's like the beginning of the venue of the event. And then, so I'm just standing there. And then that dude that I tagged on my homie on his page, so when I was sneak this, and he approached me with his homies. And then basically they jumped me, right? And so they jumped me, but like, it was weird. I didn't even get knocked down or nothing. It's super weird.
So did they jump you like they had you bloody and shit, or did they jump you like?
No, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like it was weird. Like they jumped me, but I had no bruises, no scratches, no nothing, bro. Like
okay.
So basically, I'm standing up, right? He's in my face. His homie's on each side of me. He's barking and shit. I'm sitting there, my hands on pockets, like whatever, but I'm not on shit, you know. And then I think one of his homies hit me from the side. And before I could react, I saw another hit on the other side of me, so I just balled up, you know, put my head down, fist up, touch my face. I'm just being like, feel like I'm just being pushed around, like knocked around a little bit, you know, I'm on my feet.
Okay.
And it happens for like 20 seconds or whatever, 30 seconds, some shit, and then all of a sudden it stops. So as soon as I saw it stop for like 2 seconds, I pull up, like I'm, put my head up, fist out, like I'm ready to fight and shit, and then I realized the security guard's in front of me. And then this dude's on the other side, and the security guard's like dividing us. And then I stepped to the side, like, come on, like, I'm trying to calm down, and it's not happening, security guards breaks it up, whatever.
Right.
And so, and then the event got shut down, so we go down the street to, like, the Greyhound station, they finished that final battle, because a bigger battle came from Milwaukee to battle somebody, so they had to record that, you know, so we went down the street.
Oh, so you still finished the event?
Yeah, it was a Glasses event, it wasn't my event.
Oh, okay.
It was a Glasses event, so, yeah.
No, but I'm saying you still stayed there even after the fight.
Yeah, I went down to the Greyhound station with everybody and everything, man. It was all cool.
Oh, so it was still all love. They just was like, we just gonna give you a love tap.
Yeah, I mean, those guys weren't there.
Oh, they were gone.
When it comes to the event, they were just in the parking lot. They actually ended up trying to jump one of my homies' friends outside.
Oh, shit.
Inside and said, yo, so-and-so's out there. So then they went out there, and then the whole crowd went out there to see what was going on, you know? But it was like, I just followed the crowd out there and shit, but yeah, so I don't know. I mean, it's funny at the time, my homie that I'm talking about now, we weren't even that close then. We were just like pretty good acquaintances, you know? But then funny, like I'd say probably a few months later, I took Gunna and my boy Ortega up to Detroit for a battle, and then we saw that same dude that jumped me there, but it wasn't shit, bro. We didn't say nothing, but it wasn't no beef or nothing.
Okay.
We actually squashed it, like, you know, a little while later we all squashed it on IBR and shit, but like I said, it was done. It didn't even make sense, but I didn't get no fucking, I didn't get injured, so I'm good, you know.
Okay, so I'm still wondering, why did you leave the group though?
So I was already, all right, so leading up to that, we had like, it was me and like 3 other dudes that was running Battleborn, and I say it, as far as like running it, I was kind of the face of it just because I was more in the group, I was communicating to people more, commenting more and shit like that, but posting more and stuff. So everybody, they knew Battleborn, they looked at me. But I also had 3 others running. One of them was more silent, and then the other 2 were battle rappers as well. And then one of them, he was traveling to New York once a month to battle in Beast Mode battles, which is iBattle TV as well now. So he was already like kind of losing focus. Like he was focused more on his battle rap career in New York and shit, you know, versus running a league here in Indiana. And then the other guy, he was tag teaming going up there with him. And so they were both kind of losing the focus of the running Battleborn. And so I was kind of trying to keep it afloat and stuff. And, you know, this shit costs money. People don't realize, like, everybody thinks like these league owners just make money off of this shit. And they don't, bro. They lose money almost every time. If they lose, they break even.
No, I know that just from having a close relationship with Rodney. He used to tell me that.
Yeah.
He used to tell me straight up, like, bro. He used to tell me, like, bro, I'm in the red. I was like, damn.
Yeah, every time, bro. Every time. Even in barbershop events, I'm in the red, bro. I mean, it ain't about a whole lot, maybe $100, $200, but just whatever. If I had fun doing it, you know, that's why I kept doing it. At the time, I was only making like $16 an hour, which was decent at that time, but 40 hours a week, I had no OT, I got a family, a house and shit. Like, I had bills, you know, I can't be doing this too often, right?
Okay.
And then trying to get, like, OT battlers out from out of state to come and battle at the events, like, bring more views and bring more people. That shit gets costly, man. You know, they need a hotel and to pay them and all that shit, so I was trying to keep it afloat, and I was already losing interest because of that, because I was like, not the fact that I'm not making money, I didn't do it for money, but I was losing money every time, and so it just felt like it was useless for me to keep doing it, especially when everybody, like the guys that running with me, weren't able to not only physically help out, but started to be financially. And so, like one guy, he bowed out completely. He said, I'm out of it, you know, if you guys don't mind, blah, blah, blah. And so it felt like I was, like for the last month or 2, probably maybe 3, it was all on me is what it felt like. So I was just like getting overwhelmed with it, didn't feel like it was worth it. And then there was this event, I guess, in I think it was in Fort Wayne. But this one dude, he had beef with my homie Ortega, and like I don't know if it was beef, you know, rap beef, you know, whatever, IBR shit. And so his homie names on me, like this me talking about fucking my Asian wife and this and that. And it didn't even. It's funny. It didn't even bother me. I know it's rap. Rap is rap. You can talk about the shit you want,
right?
Rounds and shit. But like the next morning, everybody. I didn't go to the event. And the next morning, everybody's on IBR, like tagging me, saying, "Say anything so and this and that." Like everybody's laughing, and I'm just like, "What the fuck happened?" Like, so I messaged dude, like, "Do we have a problem?" I don't know what was said. Like, what was said, and do we have a problem? Like, for real, or is it just some rap shit? And anyway, long story. I ended up finally seeing it. I think it came out. It did drop this so I could see it, but I saw it. It was some bullshit after this. It wasn't even that good. But
hold on, it was a diss?
Yeah, it was a diss to me and like the whole Battleborn crew. Like you said, he was talking about fucking my Asian wife and this and that, which, like I said, it's rap, it's whatever. He's just talking shit. But
so it wasn't nothing, or it's only because the simple fact that you left. I'm like, was it something like really personal? You know what I'm saying?
So leading up to it, I guess it was personal. Like mostly it's because I was getting tired of having to do the Battleborn shit myself, and I was kind of tired of it in general.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't. Nobody made me get out. Nobody made me feel like I had to get out. You know what I mean? It was my decision. It was just felt like I was on the Battleborn was all on me, and after I saw that, everybody was like laughing at it, like people I thought were like friends and shit. I looked at his friends. And so I got emotional, bro. I got in my feelings. I was like, oh, y'all just want to laugh at me? You know what I mean? I didn't realize this is just fucking rap, bro. You know, but I just saw a bunch of people I respected and shit was like laughing at my sake. And I was like, all right, then. So I deleted basically not just everybody in IBR, but like everybody in battle rap that I had on my friends list damn near. I just deleted them off my friends list. I was like, I'm just done with battle rap. You know, and I said, I'm done. You know, Battleborn's done. Because I was the last one standing for Battleborn. I was like, all right, it's done, I guess. I'm out of this shit, and you know, farewell. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so I got emotional in my feelings. I was already on the edge of like even keeping it up in general because I felt like it was all on me, and not just financially and all that. It's just too much to do. It just didn't feel worth it. So I was like, fuck it. And then when it felt like I had friends laughing at me in my face, I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm out of here. That's all it was. You know, and it was dumb. I shouldn't have did it the way I did it. You know, I should have just fucking. And it was all within one night. Like, as soon as I seen what it was about, I saw everybody laughing. Like, overnight, I deleted everybody and made that decision. And it was emotional. Like, out of emotion, you know. But
so,
it was petty and it was stupid.
So from there, did you ever return, or you was permanently like, nah, I ain't fucking with them?
No, I haven't been in any Zen, so I haven't. I mean, I've added a few people back, like, because I actually was. Like, I felt like I was pretty good friends with some people in there, man. Like, you know, and a lot of people felt that I disrespected them because I was like, would just delete them. You know, like, I don't know why deleting somebody off your Facebook is taken so harshly nowadays.
Yeah.
I get it too at the same time. I mean, if I don't have your phone number, we ain't texting like that, you know. Then I get it, but at the same time, they just felt like I disrespected them. They're like, man, I stuck up for you. You know, I've spoke highly of you, this and that. And, like, you just delete me. Like, I'm just some nobody type shit. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. And I feel bad for that part, you know.
But at the same time, you was protecting your energy. I mean, you was protecting your energy. You felt like, you know what, people here are disrespecting me and my motherfucking wife that I'm married to. Because you married, right?
I wasn't at the time, but yeah.
I mean, but I mean, you know, this is your queen. You probably, and you know, and I know how women are too. She probably was like, yo, they in there disrespecting me, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I can already see you like, let me protect my energy, and I don't want to be hearing from my wife in this situation. They getting too personal with this. I'm just gonna protect my energy and not do it. I'm actually not mad at you for doing that.
See, and it wasn't even really like completely that, like 100% that, you know. That was just the final straw. You know, I was already like, man, kind of feeling like, fuck this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is not even worth it. Like, I'm losing money every couple months, every month, or whatever I'm doing. Energy all day, every day, like keeping up with IBR and like trying to reach out to battlers. And you know, I remember I was editing the videos myself, and so we do
I remember that.
I'm watching the doors. I'm doing the, you know, coordinating the whole event, and afterwards I'm editing the videos so I can drop one next day type shit. And it was energy draining, bro. Top of having a job and a family to support. Like, man, fuck it.
Yeah, I remember, I even remember when you used to do this thing on the video editing where you would show like lyrics. You would like show like things for lyrics.
Behind the scenes,
I remember that. Yeah,
I had to make the logo for that. Yeah.
Right. I knew it was something else I did for you. Yeah, and I remember that, and I remember eventually you kind of just phased out and just kind of stopped fucking with it. I was just kind of like, damn, I wonder, is Kent fully done? And yeah, you was done.
Bro, I'll tell you though, like, I definitely, like I said, I kind of miss some of the people. Like, there was definitely some solid ass people in that group and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, like, I don't even watch battle rap that much often anymore. Like, it's been the most like stress free that I was. Like, I was in that shit for like 3-4 years probably, and it's been a lot more stress free since then. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not having to get tagged in no bullshit drama or to troll shit or anything like that in the group every day.
Right.
It was a fun time though. I don't regret none of it. It was fun as fuck.
So yeah, because I actually think that you know something. Even if you never end up going back to that, and this is just my personal opinion from just talking to you, being around you, especially the way that you handle business. I think that it would be dope if you did have something else going on. Just because I always just like the way that you handle business and your energy. When I was just around you, you just always had good energy, and you just always just seemed like a person that was really just had their their head on straight and just wanted to, just do some legit business. And I always respect stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
But
towards the end of it, I had talks with Rodney and Rolly, and was like before all that shit happened, like before all that, I was like talking with them, like, Battleborn's basically dead at this point. I'm on my own. What if I just trash Battleborn and like team up with y'all, like just help y'all out, that shit, or whatever? Because I know for a while Rodney was like feeling the same way I was, like, man, this shit, damn near, like, it's just so costly, and like,
right.
Not even the money. It's like sometimes the people don't even feel like they don't even appreciate the way they treat your events and shit,
Right.
So it's like, I don't know, but that came to a stop. So I mean, because eventually I was just out completely. But and also I was like, man, Ballhog is a big name. Like, I don't want to hop on there and then not do enough or whatever.
Right.
But so yeah, that wasn't much. There wasn't much talking going there. But and then what was it? I don't think it's something else. I ended up hooking Pat Stay up with Cash. He started the league at the Raw Talent Battle League, and
right, I designed that too. Yep.
Yeah. And I think I might have mentioned the name about you too, but I definitely got a hold of Pat Stay, because Pat Stay said something about wanting to come back down here. When he came down here for my event, I linked him up with my not my tattoo artist, but my homie that's like the best tattoo artist in Indiana. His name's Shadow Link. I don't know if you heard of him.
No.
He's an indie.
I had to look it up.
Yeah,
I probably.
Tattooed, like, celebrities and shit. Yeah, he's tattooed all kinds of celebrities. But so anyway, Pat wanted to come down here to get this tattoo covered up by Shadow, and so he was looking basically for a free flight down here to get it done. And so he's like, man, if you know anybody hosting events, because at first he reached out to me, I was like, I'm not even running shit no more. And he said, he was like, if you know anybody needing a host or whatever, let me know. So I hit up Cash and was like, hey, Pat's looking for a hosting gig. I mean, I know you got some gigs coming up, It was like one of his first 2 gigs. So he ended up coming down here for one of his gigs, I think. Maybe 2, but I know for sure one of them he came down with and hosted. And so that was pretty cool. I mean, I was like being able to still like somewhat stay in it, but in the background,
Right. So I want to get into my story of what basically happened to me. So so I don't think I've ever actually even talked about this. I've kind of avoided talking about it because street shit got involved, and I don't really try to speak about street shit on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So like I'll try to speak of it in a way where it isn't incriminating or anything like that. So basically, of course, by the time I met you, I was already like 20 battles in. And so by the time the bullshit happened that made me stop really rocking with battle rap was I'm trying to think of like how far was I in. I probably was like 100 battles in at that point. And so basically it all really started with this event. So we had this event that was actually through Cash, that was a Battleborn event. And so at this time, I think I already had like a couple events lined up. So mind you, I don't know Cash and them like that. Like, I don't know them like that. I don't know how they do business.
You said Battleborn event, or do you mean Raw Talent?
I mean, oh shit, I'm way off. I mean, Raw Talent.
For a second, I was like, wait, what?
No, yeah. I mean the Raw Talent event. Like, I was doing a Raw Talent event, and I had already did an event previously for him. But, mind you, I don't know them like that. At the same time, I just kind of rocked with it because I really was going off like Rodney's instruction. Because you have to understand, I don't know battle rap like that. And battle rap doesn't have enough money for me. So I wasn't even really trying to get too deep into battle rap. You know, a lot of people, they just really liked me because of the quality of the service that I was giving people at that time. You know what I'm saying? So that was the way I ended up in that. So basically he contacted me for another event, except he was like, yo, this event is at this club in Indianapolis, whatever. I was like, okay, cool. And I mind you, the one thing I liked about Cash's events was I got paid handsomely, but a lot of times it seemed like it wasn't as structured as things was when I was with Rodney. See, Rodney has like a certain level of respect in the streets. So like when I do events with Rodney, they're structured with certain shit. Like Rodney knows a lot of these people in a very personal way. So Rodney has like that crowd control. Like if shit get too crazy, Rodney can be like, hey, hold on. Hey, it's getting too crazy in here. Let's calm this shit down. Now, Cash didn't have that. Even though he may say that, I don't know, he may have it now. No disrespect to whatever he has now. He probably has that now, but just at this time, he didn't. And so like I already was like kind of sketchy because sometimes things would happen at the events and it was almost like Cash didn't have crowd control. So things would just go left. Like if people got into arguments, it wasn't feeling like there was like a stopper for when these arguments and shit be happening. But this is battle rap. Arguments and shit happen all the time, but it never gets to the point where it goes too far. Right. So at this event, I'm already like skeptical, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? I ain't tripping. Like this is an event. Everybody, it was almost like a lot of the same people that was at the Ball Hog events. It literally looked like everybody from Ball Hog was at the goddamn event. So I was like, okay, this is kind of a ball.
Like every IB event had the same crowd damn near.
Yeah, it was damn near like the same crowd.
But the same people.
Right, a lot of the same usual suspects was there. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like, okay, it's possibly love in this room because a lot of these people, they already know each other. I've seen a lot of them, these similar people at these other events. So I'm not even thinking nothing could like seriously happen. So I mind you, you know, we're all up at the event, and I mind you, every event that I come to, because you've seen me before, like I'll come dolo, but I'm not like dolo. I'll have like 2-3 guns on me. Like I'm coming to these events. I'll even if I come dolo, you know, I got my pistols on me. Like I'm not coming here looking for trouble or anything, but I'm like kind of expecting, like, just in case somebody tries something, because I got thousands of dollars worth of cameras on me, I can't be slipping. So I don't know why I can't. I went to this event and I'm thinking, you know, it's family, it's all love. My dumb ass thinking everything is cool, right? So I gets to this event, you know, the event is going as normal, you know, everybody is battling. And then things start getting real weird with this one battle. And it was weird because, like, as these two dudes was battling, I'm feeling a very weird energy in the room as they're battling. Like, as they're battling, I'm noticing, like, everybody is, like, more quiet and, like, more engaged into watching this battle. So I'm automatically like, what the hell is going on? Why is this battle, like, so serious?
Like it's a more personal battle.
Yeah, it's like real personal seeming. Like, you know, the dudes battling, they getting serious. And I never forget, in the midst of one of the dudes' rounds, he said something that was like real personal. Like he was like, I can't remember what he said, but he said something about like the dude's dead mother or dead sister or some shit like that. And I remember as soon as he said that, I could see the energy in the room shift. Cause you know, people say personal shit in battle rap. It's fucking battle rap. Nigga say that, yo, I'll shoot your grandma, whatever. Crazy stuff. But I just kept noticing the energy was just weird. So after the dude's round, the other guy's round started. So he started battling or whatever. And then he says something personal in the middle of the battle. So when he says something personal, this is like usual business for me. I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm just sitting there with my camera. You know how I be. I'm just sitting there with my camera, like, you know, just recording everything. I had 2 cameras, so I got one set up on one side of me, one on the other side. So I'm literally monitoring my cameras. I'm not even thinking this is a serious situation right now. In the middle of the battle, I don't even know if you heard about this story. In the middle of the battle, all of a sudden, one of the dudes busts. Hold up, can you hear me, bro? Okay, so in the middle of the battle, a dude in the crowd bust out of nowhere and say, "Man, y'all said this shit wasn't gonna happen, man. Y'all said this shit wasn't gonna happen," in a real emotional way, bro. Out of nowhere, y'all said this shit wasn't gonna happen, man. And he just starts walking out, like walking out of the event in the crowd. And I'm noticing the crowd is like quiet as he's saying this shit, like almost as if they're scared. I'm like, what the fuck? And so as this dude walks out of the whole building, I want to say it was like 3, 4 more dudes start walking out behind him. And I'm just watching from the sideline like, what the hell? Like, what? Like, I'm confused as hell because I'm like trying to shoot the battle. So as those dudes start walking out, all of a sudden I just hear some females like screaming, like ah! I'm like, what the fuck going on? And as soon as these girls start screaming, everybody starts scattering. And I mind you, we in a room with like, dude, we like in like a small like little restaurant type of business, right? I mean, because this was like a little hole in the wall club, but this hole in the wall club is probably about the size of a goddamn Boost Mobile store. You know what I'm saying? A plaza. So everybody starts scattering, bro. Everybody starts scattering and running out of nowhere. Next thing you know, I just start hearing shots. Bang, 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 bang. I'm like, whoa, shit. Like, nigga, I'm trying to grab my camera and shit. I swear to God. I'm trying to grab my camera and shit. And I mind you, I don't got my gun directly on me because I'm thinking we good. But my guy with me, my guy Trav, he got his. So instead of us running towards where everybody else was running, we go through the back. So we wasn't able to run because the crowd running around everywhere. So because I mind you, we're like on the sideline of everybody else. So we're able to escape through the back door. So when we go through the back door, then I'm able to recover my gun. You know, my guy Travis got his gun. We walking through the back areas with our guns because we don't know what's going on. We don't know who's shooting, the reason why they shooting. We don't know what's going on. So we're walking out of the back of the building. Look, Kent, this shit was chaos. Bro, I'm hearing people screaming, cars crashing into each other. Bro, it was like a movie, bro. Bro, that's on everything I love. I've never even seen nobody on the internet, far as the Raw Talent League, even talk about this when this happened. So
I never, which I'm not in tune with everybody anymore, but I never heard about it now.
Yeah. So look. So you know, I'm talking about. I'm hearing glass breaking, all type of crazy stuff. So I thank God I didn't even park at the event. I had parked across the street at the McDonald's because the event was already packed when I got there. So I goes across the street to the McDonald's. I hop in my car, and I mind you, I'm just riding through Nap, and I'm constantly calling what's dude named Cash. I'm constantly calling Cash because I'm trying to find out like what's going on, like what even happened. And so I decided just to start riding back to the South Bend or whatever. And then I finally got on the phone with him, and I'm asking him like, bro, like what the fuck, like what happened? And he basically was telling me like, he basically kind of like brushed it off. And that's kind of what like made me uncomfortable, because that situation was very serious and shit. He acted like this was like business as usual. He was like, nah, man, you know, it's all good. You know, that them shots and all that wasn't for y'all, whatever. And I just was like, bro, like, you know, I appreciate you, you know, cause he, you know, this man always done good business with me. But I was like, straight up, bro, you know, I don't like being around, you know, that type of shit. Like, you know, when I come to an event, you know, I'm not coming to no event if I even know niggas gonna shoot. But my dumb ass does another event for him, Ken. That was where I went wrong. So after the whole situation, of course, you know, we couldn't finish the event. So I still had all the footage that I had shot and everything. And then he told me, look, we're going to be doing another event the very next day. Whatever money you owe me for the back end, you could just recover that. And I'll pay you a little bit more money to do an event at my house. So I'm like, at your house, cool. I'm pretty sure ain't nobody gonna try to shoot up your house. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let me do an event at your house. Cool. So now mind you, I think he stays. Well, I'm not gonna say where he stays, but he stays in a city that's closer to mine, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. You know, I get all my equipment ready, get everything charged up. I'm getting ready to go to this event. Now this is where things get funny. So I go ahead and I head over to his crib to do the event. As soon as I get to his crib, he wasn't even there. And it's like a bunch of niggas there, and I don't know them. So when I get there, it's already like kind of awkward, because you got to understand, When I come to battle rap, I don't know these people like that. I don't know them. I don't know what's going on. The only people I know is the people who run shit. The people who run shit and the people who's paying me. I know them. I don't know these battlers and shit like that. And if you ever notice, I'm not friendly like that either with people I don't know. I'm not just walking up to random niggas like, yo, good event, you know, whatever. I'm just really on some shit. I really was about my business. You know, I wasn't up there on that friendly shit. So, as I'm there, I go inside the house. I'm just really just chilling in the house. And mind you, I'm waiting for a long ass time. I'm in the house. I already set up all my equipment in this house, but I'm sitting in the house for so goddamn long, and I'm constantly calling him like, yo, where you at? And he like, yo, I got to go to Indianapolis to pick up some battlers. I'm not going to be back for like 2 hours. So I'm literally sitting in his house with like 20 niggas waiting on him to get back. And mind you, I don't even know these people in this house. Like, I don't even know that these like a bunch of battlers and like their entourages and shit. So I'm just sitting in there chilling. And after a while, nigga, I get bored as hell. Like, so big mistake that I made. I sit down, all of my equipment on the table. I sit all my equipment down on the table. Mind you, I didn't sit none of my expensive equipment down, but I'm sitting down like little shit, like batteries, memory cards, wires, shit like that. I sit all of that on a table, right? I sit all of that on the table, and I remember I had 2 big lights. I set both my big lights down, and I said, I'm going to just sit in my car and wait for him to get back. So I goes outside and sits in my car, and I'm on the phone with my girl at that time. I was on the phone with her for like an hour and a half. Eventually, Cash comes back. Cash comes back with a couple dudes, and we start the event. Actually, this battle should still be up. I shot like 3 or 4 battles or whatever. And so as soon as I got done shooting all the battles, you know, I'm getting ready to, to pack up everything. So mind you, I'm putting everything away. I'm busting down my lights and everything. So in the midst of me doing all this, I'm noticing I got shit missing. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like thinking to myself, like, I know I'm not tripping. Like, so I'm like, I'm looking for my shit. It's a memory card and I want to say it was either a battery or a wire. It's 2 items missing. It's like a memory card and a wire missing. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, no. I'm like thinking to myself, like, no way. Like, why is this stuff missing right now? And so like, I'm thinking I'm tripping. Like, I'm like, no, there's no way this shit could be missing. So I'm like trying to give it the benefit. Is somebody at the door? All right. Anyways, hold on. Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyways, like, so I'm trying to give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, man, I know somebody ain't just done stole from me. So like, cause I'm in a room full. I'm in a room full of grown ass men. You know, it's not like I'm in a room with like a bunch of kids or something, or, you know, and I mind you, some of these dudes I know, but I don't know them personally, like they my homies, but I know them. And so like, I'm like in denial. Like, there's no way somebody would steal something like this. Like, I'm like, what? Like, I don't understand the point of stealing this. So I'm like looking around and my shit is gone. So like, all of a sudden, Cash asked me, he said, yo, let me get the memory card so I can get the footage. So I'm like, bro, I have the memory cards of what I just shot for you, but the memory card for the event yesterday is gone. He's like, what? Are you serious? I was like, yeah, like I'm dead serious. I set all my equipment right here. I comes back in the house and my equipment is missing. And he was like, bro, bro, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, bro. He like, man, hey, he like announcing to everybody, hey, the stuff is missing, man. We got to look for this memory card or whatever. And like, bro, it's like every, like, and I mind you, it's like a bunch of dudes in the crib. They all get to like, you know, just doing the most, looking under the couches and all this type of shit. I'm like, no. My shit was just sitting right here, bro. There's no reason for everybody to even be like looking around and shit. My shit was just sitting right here. There's no way this shit should be missing. And he was like, I guess they moved the table when you left, so it might have just dropped to the ground. And I was like, bro, no. If this shit would have dropped to the ground, we would have seen it. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is gone. And then so basically like everybody in the house still like fake looking. And I'm not stupid. This is the thing with me. I'm not stupid, nigga. Like, I know what the fuck I do with my shit because I use this stuff. I know where the fuck I'm putting my stuff at. I put all my shit in this one spot. And if it's missing, somebody done touched my shit. So I told him straight up, like, we goes outside while everybody's still in the house, fake looking. I don't even know what everybody was looking for because they obviously fake looking. So we go outside and I'm talking to him and I just told him straight up, I was like, listen, bro, I don't know what's going on as far as this situation. Somebody just stole my memory. Somebody just stole my memory card and my wire. And bruh, like, I'm gonna have to just give you the money back and we just call it square. Because like I don't know what the hell going on in this situation, but there's some goofy shit. I appreciate you hitting that like, bro. But I was like, bro, this some goofy shit. Like, how much shit? Like, all I had was a memory card and a wire. Like, why would somebody steal that? Like, this stuff is worthless. Like, what's the point of stealing that? And so he was like telling me like, bro, that footage was from the battle from yesterday with the shootout. Maybe somebody stole that because of this and that. I'm just like, bro, no, like, what the fuck? Hell no. Like, I mean, I don't think nobody would even know how to use this type of stuff. Like, this ain't no regular memory card. It's a SD card where you can only use it on these type of cameras. You can't do nothing with these SD cards. And he was like, man, you know, so I gave him the money and I ended up leaving. So this is why I stopped fucking with them. Cause I would probably have kept fucking with the battle rap shit even after this situation. Now this is why I stopped fucking with them. So let's bring this story all the way to a head. So after that situation, this is why I stopped fucking with them. So all of a sudden, mind you, I forgot about the situation. That a couple of days had like went past, I want to say. And you already know, I already have my own life. I already have my own customers, my own videography shit. I'm not even like thinking about battle rap once I leave battle rap. You know what I'm saying? I already paid him his money back. I was pretty much done. You know, so I'm back working on designs, doing my thing. All of a sudden, I see my name get tagged in the IBR group. And it was like, yo, it was like some weird trolling shit. It was like, yo, the mystery of the missing memory card. And I was like, what? Like, I'm like trying to like respond, like, what is this about? Like, you know what I'm saying? The memory card got lost at this event, whatever. And I'm seeing like a bunch of like trolling comments, like, oh, I don't know where it's at. Oh, we was looking for it. Oh, like just random ass shit. So I'm like, nigga, I'm like, cause it's people playing, but I'm not fucking playing. I'm like dead ass serious. Like, nigga, my shit went missing. And I don't play like that. And I'm basically saying, listen, if somebody really know where this shit is, like, yo, just give the shit to Cash. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if this shit is a game. This is a joke. Because there's people saying, like, yo, I saw it. Whatever. I'm like, listen, I don't know if this some trolling or some playing. But if you do see it, yo, get that shit to Cash. You know what I'm saying? Because that was for his event. I don't know if somebody playing. So then somebody post a picture of an SD card. And it looked like the one. Because it was a big ass SD card. It was like a 500 gig, some shit like that. I'm like, I know somebody ain't just posted damn motherfucker done stole the SD card. Now somebody, even if it wasn't it, why would somebody even post and troll and play like that? You know what I'm saying? So it was just the simple fact of it's people playing with some shit that I was taking very fucking serious that night. And nigga, you playing with my fucking footage when nigga, I don't even know you niggas like that. And then if it's smoke or some shit like that, why wasn't even that addressed when I was there? Like, why even play these weird ass games with me, stealing shit from me, stealing petty shit, petty stealing. So once I seen that, I was just like, I can't fuck with these niggas. Oh, this some weird shit. Like, this ain't even like a situation of, you know, some people that's like, you know, like I feel like these people think something is sweet about me. They think this shit is a game. Like, you know, to even come around me and steal something from me. This is like some childish weird shit. So like basically the main reason why I left is only because I felt like the respect wasn't there. Like and it was very not only was did I feel like the respect wasn't there, it was very disappointing to see that because I've done a lot for them, bro. Like, think about it, bro. Like, a lot of these events, some of these events I didn't even get paid for. I literally did this shit because, you know, I was really trying to help them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not like they necessarily needed me, but when I was doing this, I had an agenda to make them look good. I wanted battlers from the footage that I did to come up, bro. Serious shit. Like, I was really doing this shit with an agenda. Like, yo, I'm going to hook these niggas up, man. I'm going to make these niggas look good. I'm going to make people from other cities and states, like, you know, look at these niggas in a whole different light. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was going so hard with all the footage and all the stuff that I was doing. But when that happened to me, that's when I said to myself, oh yeah, these niggas don't give a fuck about me. They don't give a fuck about what I was doing for them. They don't care about all of those sleepless nights that I spent working on that footage, going hard, thinking about them, thinking about making them look good. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. They think this shit is a game. They think this shit is funny. Like, nigga, I don't find none of this shit funny. So I talked to Rodney about it, and Rodney basically talked to me like, yo, don't worry about that. Like, you know, people just be trolling and this and this and that in the group. But I just was trying to explain to him, like, yo, bro, I don't play like that. Like this shit is goofy. Still Curtin said, that's hard. Yeah, appreciate you, bro. No. But Kent, like, bro, once that happened to me in that event, like, bro, it was like, it was so disappointing, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, it was so disappointing to the point where I was like, why am I still here? Like, why am I dealing with this shit? Like, at the end of the day, bro, I never had to be there. I was doing completely fine without none of that battle rap shit or none of that. I literally did that shit because I truly had love for these dudes, bro. Real talk. Like, I really had love for these dudes. Like, I was really trying to get somewhere with them. But once I seen that, like that let me know, like, these niggas never respected me. These niggas never had love for me the way that I had love for them. They never like looked at me like I was somebody that, like I was a part of their situation. I was doing that shit out of genuine love, bro. I really wanted them dudes to come up. You know, when I was doing those events, bro, I had them dudes in my mind. Like, you know, because I know when you was kind of in it, you probably had an agenda to like, because, you know, you really like battle rap. I had an agenda where I wanted to help them as black men, bro. Because I wanted them to be looked at in a bigger light, and I wanted to do something positive for these brothers. And I'm so serious about that, bro. But once I seen them disrespect me like that, I was like, oh, okay, cool. Okay, I see where we're at with this situation. Y'all don't give a fuck about nobody. Only thing that y'all in this shit for the shits and giggles. You're not thinking about the business, about how doing something like this to me, you don't know how this is going to hurt you. Because if people in these bigger leagues ask me about this, I'm going to tell them. I'm going to let them know, like, how y'all conduct business and how you stole a memory card. Out of all things to steal from me, a memory card, bro? What? It was goofy, bro. Like, it got to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm done with this shit. So that's when I left the Battle Rap League. I left the Battle Rap League. Anybody who tagged me or tried to be funny with this shit, I unfriended them niggas, and it is what it is. I never went back to it, and I told Rodney straight up, I was like, listen, if there's ever any event again, I'm doing it strictly with you. I'm not doing no events with these people I don't know. And don't get it twisted. It's not like I had an issue with Cash, because I don't know if Cash, I never even seen Cash joke about it, and I don't think Cash was joking about it anyway, because that was his footage for his event, because that made him look bad. You know what I'm saying? But it was the simple fact that this whole situation was, and the only frustration that I had with Cash was when I talked to Cash on the phone one time, he said something to me that made me feel very uncomfortable. He was like, he said some shit about, he was like, one of the battlers said, you might have sold the footage to another battler. And I was like, I don't even know these niggas like that. What the fuck? Like, yeah, like, why? What type of conspiracy theory is that, nigga? I don't even know these people. It was just weird. So, like, I was like, nah, I'm done with them, bro. Like, soon as that situation happened, bro, I was so disappointed, bro. That shit, like, legit hurt my feelings, because, bro, I really believed in them, bro. I really believed in them. I was really doing that shit for the love of them, bro. I really was thinking about them, wanting to do something great for them, bro. And the fact that they disrespected me like that, bro, I was like, nah, I ain't rocking with these dudes no more, bro.
That's just funny that shit. That was like, I had people saying, "Oh, you just use us to get to the next level." I'm like, what's the next level? I'm not a rapper. Like, I don't get to go on URL. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
There's no next level for me. So what do you mean I used you for the next level? I lost money trying to just do something cool for Indiana and battle rap and hip hop. Like,
Right.
I was just trying to bring it to my hometown. That's why I always have events here. You know, I didn't really do it. Really, even for battle rap, I did it for my hometown and like to bring something different for my people to watch in my hometown. You know.
Right.
I'm using them for the next level. Like, this shit didn't make no sense.
Bro, it was,
Man, it was so disappointing, Ken. When that happened, I just was
That's
like,
crazy as fuck.
bro, it made me look at the whole battle thing different. Like, damn, that like I'll just like it had me thinking about like all of those days and nights that I spent. Like, wow, I really wasted my time with these dudes. I really thought that I was really building something with these people, and I was really trying to take what I was doing with them to the next level. And then once I felt that disrespect, I was like, you know what? I'm not in this no more. And then of course, my homie that I started this shit with, Fofo Cannon, he ended up dying. So really, once Fofo Cannon died, I was like, ain't no reason for me to go back to that shit, bro. Because Fofo Cannon was the only reason why I even.
He started his own shit too, didn't he? At the time, like he just started his own shit.
Yeah, he ended up starting like some type of battle league. It was like Fila or some shit like that. I never worked with him as far as that. Like once he even got to the point of starting that, I told him straight up, like, bro, I'm like, because I want to say right around that time, I was already like done with it. I was like, nah, bro, I ain't really messing with that battle rap shit. And I was like, that trolling shit is too much for me, bro, because one thing you got to understand, bro, is at the end of the day, I'm still a real dude. I don't play like that. Even though the trolling stuff is funny to me, but I kind of feel like it's like a limit to it. Like, bro, like, don't disrespect me at that level where you like stealing stuff. Like, I still can't believe that shit got stolen, bro. I still can't believe out of all the stuff to steal, you steal a SD card with some battles on it and a wire.
Actually, that actually makes sense though about the whole shooting thing. Like, the proof that they were never there type shit.
Right.
That actually makes sense. It is weird though. Like they didn't steal your shit for the money, obviously.
But
a memory card and a wire.
But this is the thing though. It wasn't even necessarily about the stealing, though, Kent. It wasn't about the stealing. It was about the disrespect afterwards. Because look, dude, everybody was in there faking like they was looking for it, but the whole time they're plotting on turning this into a joke. That was the issue with me. Cause I'm like, okay, because that made me look at the situation like, okay, this is shits and giggles for these niggas. They're not really trying to do real business here. Like we're not trying to accomplish nothing here. We're not trying to elevate in this situation. This is some goofy ass jokes for shits and giggles. And like once I noticed that, I was like, oh, okay, this is a fucking game. Like this isn't like some shit where people are respecting me in this. And if anything, and I'm not saying I'm the type of person where I can't be disrespected and no shit like that. It's just that when I came to them, I came with love, bro. Serious shit. I came with love, my nigga. I really came to elevate and help them, bro. I didn't come up there to play and do the goofy shit. I really came to help these dudes. And once I seen that, I was like, man, these dudes don't got love for me.
But it's not reciprocated, man. It's like fuck it,
Right. And that was the main reason why I was like, nah, bro, I ain't rocking with this no more. Ever since then, I never rocked with the battle rap ever since. The only thing I ever did was Rodney. I worked with him a couple of times on a couple of situations. I of course redid his logo. I edited a couple of battles, and I just did it like that, bro. But nah, I ain't rocking with that shit no more, bro.
Yeah, Ronnie is a solid dude, man. I never had anything, no weird vibes or nothing from him, man. It's just real solid.
Nah, but see, Rodney does engage with the trolling bullshit, and Rodney tried to convince me like, yo, it's not that serious. That's just what we do, like, in the battle league. But I was like, bro, I don't find this shit funny. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody stealing some shit from me, and then it's turning into a troll thing. Like, bro, I took that dead ass serious, bro. Like, I could see if this was like some joke shit, and I already kind of had like that type of relationship with them, but I don't even know these cats like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't find this funny. I take this type of shit very serious, because when I came in here with love, bro. I didn't come in here playing. I didn't come in here playing with y'all. We don't even know each other like that. I came in here trying to empower y'all, trying to elevate this league, trying to make sure that y'all get deals, trying to make sure that people get paid here. I want people to take this serious. Now, when you playing like this is showing me that y'all not even taking this serious. Y'all think this shit a game. Like, this some trolling ass, goofy ass games. That's why I was like, you know what? I'm out. I'm out. I'm not dealing with this. And there was people that asked me to come back, like Cash. He hit me up one time, trying to get me to do an event, but I just told him straight up, bro, like I'm not doing that.
Yeah, he's hit me up a few times on his past events, probably the same ones that he was shooting for, coming out. Even the past day one, like, I was feeling kind of compelled to come out to the one with past day since I, hooked them up and shit, but I was like, man, I'm just not even gonna show my face. I'm not no scared shit. I just don't care anymore, you know what I mean? Like, there's no
Right.
point. Like, I wish I could, because I love supporting motherfuckers, man. I love watching somebody be good at something and making something out of that and supporting them doing it, but like you said, it gets to a certain point, man. It's like, fuck that.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's just not worth it when it comes down. Because I'm one of those type of people. I always look at a situation like, if I tolerate something like this, that's going to open the door for other things. If I tolerate you disrespecting me and I let you get comfortable with disrespecting me, no telling what else you'll do. I done been locked up before. I know how people move when it comes to getting comfortable with disrespecting somebody. And once you let a person get comfortable with you with doing something like that, no telling what's next. You opening the door for other things. And so that's why I was like, no. I don't even play like that. I don't even know these dudes like this. And if this is how y'all treat the people who come in here trying to help you, imagine what y'all do to the other people. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, nah, I'm not doing this.
That's crazy as hell. I never even heard about that shit.
Yeah. we kind of didn't speak on it just for the simple fact of that event that ended with the shooting. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, after that whole shooting situation, I was already really done from that, because I was like, what? Like, why would I?
I mean, did anybody get shot, or is it just a...
Nah, nobody even got shot. That's the thing that confused me. What the hell is all them shots for? Like, nobody even got hit. But like, nah, nobody got hit, thank God. But yeah, it was some car crashes and people screaming and all the type of stuff. But nah, nobody got hit by no gunshots, thank God. And I thank God nothing happened, because I even kind of feel like that situation kind of messed with my friendship with my homie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, after that shooting, I feel like it like, because my homie, he didn't even really want to do events after that. He like, nah, I'm good, bro. So like, it messed up like a lot of relationships that I had, and then I just was done with it, bro. I was like, why would I want to do, like, bro, like, just think about it, bro. Like, what is the point of doing videography and all of that and battles and stuff if the night could possibly end in a shootout, bro? Like, nah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, like the night that I got jumped, bro. Like, after the security broke shit up, and I stepped to the side. I was like, come on. Take that one-on-one. I was pissed off. And even before that, when my other homie come out, was like fighting and shit. They were raising the shirt talking about, we pop shit. And like, bro, like, and after I got jumped, I went out to my car. I was in my car. I got my pistol, and I'm sitting there I'm sitting there with it, trying to figure out where we're going next for the rest of the battle. But I'm like, afterwards, bro, I was like, dude, it's just going to an event. That's not my event. I'm not battling. Their support, and I could possibly, if I had my shit on me at that point and I drew, I might have got one, but somebody might have got me,
Right.
And I got a kids at home. Like, what the fuck's the point of this, Like, if I can't even go to a battle and show support without possibly with a shootout, like, what's the point?
Right.
Not worth it.
Yep, and that was my issue. I'm like, what, bro? Why we got to be at events? And why we gotta carry guns to our events? Like, think about that, bro. Why do we need a gun to go watch something that we like? You know what I'm saying? And that
usually been a videographer for weddings. You never have to need a gun there. You know what I mean?
Right.
But you can make more money even. But you chose to do that because it's for the culture and put people on that shit.
Yes, because like I said, I came in with intentions of helping. I really came in with intentions of really looking out for the battlers that was around. But man, I'm telling you, man, it hurt my feelings when that situation happened, man. I was really in my feelings about that because, bro, I really came with genuine intentions, bro. I wasn't coming around to try to play anybody or use anybody. I really came with intentions to make these guys look good. And once that happened, I was like, you know what? Wherever I'm not celebrated, I'm not going, bro. Straight up. I'm not going where I'm not celebrated. If you're not treating me the way that I'm treating you, I'm coming here to provide a service for you and make you look good, and some goofy shit like this happens, why would I even come around? Because you got to understand, bro, and this may sound arrogant, but I have value, bro. Like, I have value. I don't have to be here. I don't have to do any of this. I came here genuinely because I liked you guys. But the simple fact that you disrespected me, nah, I ain't coming back. Y'all figure that out.
That's kind of how I felt. That's kind of how I felt with that whole everybody laughing at my sake. You know, like I even made a big post after I left the group. I left the group that night, deleted everybody. I came back like a day or two later, and got let back in the group. I made a long post explaining my reasoning, and I even said, like, yeah, I'm in my feelings, but I just feel like, I feel like dudes, people I thought I was friends with, over here laughing at me and shit. Like, fuck it, man, But after I made a long post explaining my reasoning and shit, basically nothing but trolling. Everybody talking about the amount of time that Tyrese should come out and he's crying, like, what more do you want from me? They were all like putting that fucking gift and meme in the comments and shit. I'm like, all right, see, y'all can't even take it serious, man.
Right.
So, whatever. Just prove my point type shit,
Yeah, and once you stop doing it, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of felt like a red flag for me because, like I said, when I was around you, always got good energy from you, and I just thought that was weird when I heard about you fighting. I was just like, I don't know, you just never gave me that type of energy. But I something I respect? I respect that you said, like, you know what, I kind of was doing bullshit. I do respect that, though.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't my feelings, bro. I definitely was. I was messy in the group sometimes, bro. I definitely would roast people, and then there'd be times where, one of my guys, like if I looked at like Gunna or Taker, a couple guys that like started out on my stage, I looked at them as like under my wings type shit. Like I'm gonna protect them too. They're my guys,
Mm-hmm.
Not that I own them or nothing. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna look out for my guys,
Right.
And so when they would get into it with somebody, I would stick up for them, And then me and so would get into it on the comments or whatever, and it wouldn't be it was never no beef shit like on site type shit, but
right.
I'd stick up for people and they get in the middle of it basically, and then I guess it's a little messy, and all that, but yeah, I'd be on bullshit here and there, but I don't know, I feel like I always, if you were part of my crew or if you were battling on my stage or whatever, I always took care of people, man. I mean, you could have some of the OT guys that come from like Michigan or whatever. I took care of them.
Now you took care of me. You took care of me. You looked out.
I would pay everybody up front. Do what I can. Business is business, So.
Yeah. So. Yeah, man. Like. But now I appreciate you getting out with me, bro. Because I always kind of wondered, like, what exactly happened. You know what I'm saying? Like in that situation. And like I said, I didn't know you to be that type of person. So I always like was curious about that. Like, what the hell would even trigger Kent to even be in some shit like that?
Right. What's funny is that whole jumping thing, that shit happened like, I don't even know, probably 9 months to a year before I even left. That was like,
right.
By the time I even left, that shit was old news,
Yo, what year was that?
Shit, I don't even know, bro. I know
that was some years ago.
It was, bro. We're 2023 now. I think
yeah, that was before COVID and all that shit.
Yeah, I think that was like 2018, maybe.
Yeah, that was a minute ago, bro.
2018. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, life's been pretty peaceful since I left. So.
No, that's what's up.
Oldie for sure about some graphic design shit. I got some things on Illustrator I need some help with. So. Like I said, I'm even willing to pay you for some courses if you would.
Yeah, bro. Listen. Whenever you get some time, just let me know, and we can set up some sessions where I can actually go through it with you. Because that's one thing about this whole graphic design thing is when you working with people, I feel like you learn a little bit faster. Now, when you're doing it on your own, of course, you have to do your own independent research. But once you're working with somebody, yeah, like you learn certain things a little bit faster, especially when you're doing like these type of exercises that I do on video. Once you tracing things and just finding passion projects. But I'm going to give you a secret, though, that a lot of people don't know. If you ever want to put out some designs and really get your designs out there in a very fast manner, all you have to do is find a popular topic, right? So like, let's say, I'm just trying to think of like a random topic. Like, let's say when Ice JJ Fish was popular. Remember Ice JJ Fish? The dude that was like, it's something about you, girl. That dude. He was like slow type shit. So now all you have to do is incorporate your graphic design with whatever is popular, whatever is current. Like, I think right now, I'm trying to think of what's popular right now. Like the something that's popular world. Hold up, say it again.
LeBron just broke the record last night.
Oh yeah, LeBron. You could do a design about LeBron. You could do a design about, I know soccer is real popular right now with the World Cup and whatever. Like, bro, all you have to do is create designs that have something to do with current events, and I guarantee you, you're gonna get some viewers. Like people always want to see art that relates to current events. I'm telling you, that is a secret that I've given a lot of people. Is like, if you ever want to just get some views, that is a very fast way to do it.
Yeah, I thought about doing that. Like, just while I'm practicing, especially because I got nothing really to work on right now. Is make some just trending topic stuff, and if I need to figure out the screen recording, get the screen recording put on TikTok, stuff like that. Get like a, what's that called, where they like speed it up,
Yeah, speed art.
But you just do from the start to finish,
Yeah, like do some current events, and then I'm gonna give you another secret. And then after you do some current events, what you have to do is pay for ad campaigns. Do you know about that?
Yeah.
Okay, so all you have to do is pay for some ad campaigns, and make sure in those ad campaigns you're making sure you're targeting the audience that relate to whatever subject that you're working on. And that's how I got a lot of like my first customers. Really, I didn't really become popular with graphic design until I want to say that's when Lil Durk posted me, because I worked with one of Lil Durk's cousins. He got a cousin named Chief Wook. I did one of his designs, and once Lil Durk posted my design, that's how I got popularized, and I got thousands of followers. So I'm telling you, all you have to do, bro, is find a popular situation or leech on. I don't know. Let me not say leech on. Latch on to somebody with some popularity, and I guarantee you, Kent, you're going to take off. Guarantee you. I'm willing to. If you don't take off, I owe you. I owe you at least 100. I'm telling you what I know. I've seen people do this 100 times. This was before the graphic design scammers and all these fake ass graphic designers. I'm telling you what I know. This is how a lot of early graphic designers came up.
Right.
So yeah, man. Whenever you get some time, just let me know. And if it works for you, you ain't got to pay me or nothing. Just send me a bottle or something. You know what I mean?
No, I got you. Yeah, I'm off for the 27th. I go back to work on the 27th, so I got some time next couple weeks.
You got some time, bro.
Man, so.
20, cause you got what, 19 days, bro. You got plenty of time, bro. But like I said, just have an agenda and work towards something on each day. But whatever you do, always just try to find you something to work on to keep you motivated. And if you ever if you just need inspiration, you want to make sure you join all of these different art websites too. They'll keep you motivated. Like, make sure you follow graphic designers that work on the type of art that you like to work on too. That's what keeps me motivated.
Yeah. I need to get on that Behance, man. I need to look what that's about.
Yes. Bro, you might take off on Behance. You never know, bro.
Yeah.
You might take off. Like, bro, you never know, man. I'm telling you.
What is that, like a designer social media type deal? Or?
Basically, yeah. Basically, like designers on there just sharing their work. And I mind you, I've like just being on Behance, I've had conversations with people all over the world. People in Turkey, Portugal, Russia, Ukraine, all type of different countries of just designers just wanting to learn how, my techniques of how I do this stuff. So I'm telling you, it is something like once you start dealing with like-minded individuals, you'll start finding out some amazing things, man. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Just campaigning with like-minded individuals. That's how you really come up in this game.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah.
All
So.
right, bro. Hey, it was a good conversation, man. I won't hold you on here.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I'm available at any time, bro. If you need me, you already know.
All right, I think if you got the same number from, I don't know, years ago, I still got your number, so I'll call you in person.
Yup.
And, well, I'll do best. What I'll do is I'll message you tomorrow, maybe get something worked out, get a time frame set up.
Yup.
And, let's voices.
Yup, for sure, bro. Yup, just hit me up. I'll holler at you.
All right, Buffy.
All right. Yup. That's what's up, man. That was my guy. I hope y'all enjoyed that little story. That's a story I never told to the internet. Very crazy story about what happened in my battle rap journey. Battle rap was a thing that I really used to enjoy, but the joy got taken away by such a petty, goofy situation. But it is what it is. That's something that we deal with. Let me check the sites right quick. I want to make sure I'm not ignoring y'all. Give me 1 second. Okay, I see my guy Cookies. Hold on. I see my peoples in here. Let's go. I see Steel Curtains. Let's go. You already see I'm working, man. You already see I'm working. How you doing, bro? Appreciate you, man. Shout out to Bigfoot58. Shout out to I can't pronounce that. RERRTRDO5. Appreciate you. Shout out to Dr. Rosetta. Shout out to my guy Cookies coming in with them roses. Shout out to OG Palestine. Who was that? Who was that? My guy Kent Vice. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate your conversation. Shout out to everybody that's coming in. Let me check these other sites. I cannot keep up with all these different names. Shout out to Highlander Kennels. Shout out to shout out to the 4 people on Behance. I can't see y'all names, but shout out to y'all. And shout out to everybody for coming in. Shout out to all the Steel Curtains individuals for always coming in, showing love. As y'all can see, the design that I'm working on right now is for the Steel Curtain situation. I kind of was in the middle of a conversation, so it was certain things that I could have been possibly messing up on. But right now, as you can see, I'm doing the shadow work of the design. If you guys have any questions and anything that I'm doing, I'll make sure I try to properly answer y'all. It's just sometimes when I'm in the middle of a conversation, I don't like doing too much reading of the of the chat or whatever. But I'll make sure that when I get some time, I'll make sure I shout y'all out, man. I appreciate y'all. But understand, if you do send donations and stuff like that, I don't care who I'm talking to. I will shut this thing down. You know what I mean? I will make sure that I give y'all the proper recognition because I do really appreciate each and every person that does take out the time and come check a brother out, man. I really appreciate y'all. Right now, I feel like I'm slowly building my stream. I'm starting to slowly get people watching almost daily. And I just want to let everybody know who does take out the time to watch me. You do not have to watch this entire time, but I do appreciate you if you just, take out some time and just come check me out. 'Cause that's what I always tell you. Just come check me out. I'm not asking you to be sitting here all day. I know people have lives and bills and things to do. Some of y'all got kids. But I'm just saying, just come in and let me know, hey, big nigga, I seen you on there. I just wanted to come check you out. You know what I'm saying? Just come let me know that you see me online and you just wanted to come show a brother some love, man. And I really appreciate my guy Kent coming in because Kent, I've done business with this man a bunch of times, and I think that he will be good for stream. I think he should start streaming. I like his energy, the way he talks. I think he will be a very good person for the stream. He has a lot of life experience, and he used to be a owner of a battle rap league. I think that would be something very cool for people to see. I don't think I've ever seen a battle rap league owner streaming. I think that would be cool for him to do some streaming. I think people would find that very interesting. But yeah, we're just gonna continue with this design. If y'all have any questions, let me know, and we will go ahead and and I will answer y'all to the best of my abilities. But shout out to everybody that's watching, man. I see a couple people on Trovo, some people on Twitch, some Facebook. Facebook, I appreciate you. Sometimes it's hard for me to respond on Facebook because sometimes it doesn't show the notifications necessarily. Vice visuals. That must be my guy Kent stuff. So we're gonna turn the music on and we're gonna continue detailing this design. And if my battery gets too low, I'm gonna change to my my setup. So let's see. Boom. Let's get that music back cracking. And feel free to call in. If you want to call in, you just want to talk, you have some questions, don't hesitate to call in. I know sometimes people get intimidated about calling in, but if you call in, I'll talk to you. Damn, that beat was short as hell. Why was this beat so damn short, man? All right, come on. Let's find some more beats. What we got? Let's try this one. Oh, that's fire. Yeah, this beat kind of fire. Man, listening to these beats, it makes me like miss making beats, man. I miss making beats. I haven't made beats in a long time. People who been following me, y'all know I used to make beats a long time ago, man. Long time ago. Okay, my battery getting low, so give me 1 second. Let me plug in my charger. Every time I'm on for like almost 2 hours, my battery starts dying. I gotta plug my charger in and get myself back right. So give me 1 second. Let me start rewiring everything. I'm gonna take my headphones off. Let's adjust that. Yo, if you can hear me, let me know. I had to unplug my other setup and plug in my charger. Why do I look so greasy right now? Lord Jesus, look like I'm sweating. Oh man, let me take these glasses off. I look greasy right now, man. All right, let's turn this. Let's get this music cracking. Let's get to work. Is my cat in here? What's up, baby? What's up, baby? My cat done got stuck in here. Hold on, y'all. Hey, y'all, come get the cat. I didn't even know he was in here this entire time. He in here listening to me. OG, you was in here? What's up, baby? You was in here this whole time? Let me get the kids come get you. Hold on. I gotta call my kids, y'all. Give me 1 second. Come get OG. Y'all know my cat's name is OG. He done came in, he done snuck in here. Y'all come get OG, man. Come on. Yeah, he'd have been in here this whole time.
You was on stream?
Yeah, I'm still on stream.
Hi, guys.
I'm still on stream. I'm working on this design right here. You know who this is?
Oh, yeah, he from Rugrats. I forgot his name.
It's a Rugrats, not Rograts.
Oh.
Yeah, this character's name is Reptar.
Yeah, Reptar.
You remember him? You lying?
Yeah, Reptar. Wasn't he the color green?
Yeah, I didn't color him in yet though. So yeah, basically this is him. This is actually a logo for the group that I'm in on Trovo called Steel Curtains.
That looked cool though.
Yep. So right now, what I'm about to do is I'm about to start coloring. I'm gonna get a picture of Reptar so I can see exactly what's going on. So hold up, let me find a picture of Reptar because I want to get his exact color. You know what I'm saying?
It's like
I want to
gray.
get his original color, not like a color that people see online. I want his
Or something
original.
like that right there.
Yeah, like this is more of his original color. Let's get that. Let's go ahead and drag that in there.
It's way too big.
Way too big. Hold up. Let's drag that over there. And boom. I think I'm going to finish this tomorrow with my other designs. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a night because I know I got to put y'all to bed. Let me go ahead and start adding the colors.
You don't. That's why you did that. The colors.
Yeah, I think I'm going to add the colors to him and then I'm going to be done. So let me just try to add his skin. What was you doing?
Oh, I'm not sure. kid. I ate 2 apples.
You say you was doing what?
Me and Jahari ate some apples.
Oh, y'all eating apples?
Yeah, and I think Jahari, Rusty, stop meowing at me.
OG Rusty, why you meowing? I hear the meow.
Got the OG right here.
Oh, you gonna put him on stream? Y'all see him? He look just like the cat from Shrek. You know that cat Puss in Boots? This is what he looked like. He looked just like that cat. All right, go ahead, let him go. No, don't put him. No. Try to bring him to the camera. Bring him to the camera. Bring him to the camera. Y'all see what he look like? Let me try to move his face. All right. All right, put him down. All right, let me try to color him in so we can get off here. I know the inside of his mouth is dark blue. And like I said, if this design isn't good enough, I'm going to go back to the drawing board and, do it in a better way. Okay, somebody's writing me. Somebody writing me. Hopefully everything is all right. Okay, somebody sent me a video. Oh, that's my brother. Yo, shout out to my brother.
Look, Joshua on TV.
Which one is it?
It's Jordan.
Oh.
Oh, you see Jordan? Yeah. So the inside of his mouth is purple. I know his teeth is white. No, the inside of his mouth is blue, but I mean his tongue is purple. Yeah. We actually about to get off, bro. We not even about to stay on. You know what I'm saying? I was only on just to really get this stuff knocked out, but we about to get off though. I'm not sure if y'all got to see, but I basically told the whole story of what happened with the whole battle rap stuff I used to do, because a lot of people didn't really know the story of how I stopped doing that. But yeah, we talked about a little bit about that today. Shout out my guy Kent, and I'll be back on tomorrow to basically finish this design and add all the shadows and highlights, because this shadow look kind of goofy. Let me change that right quick. Change these shadows to soft light so these look a little bit better. Soft light, then take the colors all the way up like that. Now boom, now that look a lot better.
Oh, it's like a little bit realistic.
Yeah, you want to have your shadows in there a certain type of way so it gives it that pop, it gives it that vibe, even when you looking at it from far away. So even when I add colors to like different parts of it, the colors look stronger on the shadows, you know what I'm saying?
Like you look the same as the picture.
Right. But that's always my goal. My goal is to get it to look like the original image. You know what I'm saying? I want it to look close to the original image. I want it to look like it was created in the Nickelodeon studio. You know what I'm saying? You want your designs to be so dope that when people see them, they like saying, "Damn, this is like the original." You know what I'm saying? But this design specifically isn't for. It said, "Could you check out my homie's song and tell me what you think?" Yo, send me the link. Send me the link. Me and Joshua will listen to it real quick. See if it's any good. Send me the link. I want to hear it. It's not on iTunes, is it? If it's on iTunes, I probably can't listen to that live. But bro, Kent, inbox me the link. If it's not on iTunes, I'll listen to it on live. I like hearing some good music. But if the music ain't... Oh, it won't flag me? Okay, yeah, send that through. I'm going to keep it real with them, though. If it's some... if it ain't right, I'm going to keep it real. But if it's that fire, you know what I'm saying? He going to have the whole house dancing if it's fire.
Yep, I'm going to be in here, too.
Okay, he just sent it. Hold up, wait.
Okay.
Let's go to Facebook. I want y'all to give me y'all real opinion. Y'all let me know if it's any good.
Okay.
Jabari Hillman. Why does that sound familiar? Okay, hold up. Y'all want y'all to listen to it. Y'all let me know what y'all think.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep, let's hear it.
Look, man.
I sound like some church music.
You said it sound like church music?
It almost sounds like church music after first part. Get to the good part already.
Calm down. Wait a minute. Be patient. Yeah, it actually sounds pretty good.
The beat is good though.
I like it, but I don't like it. I hate it, but at the same time I like it.
Give it, just wait a second. Give it a goddamn chance. See, you the type of person that I don't be wanting to hear music. Because you don't even give it a chance. You just like, as soon as the first 5 seconds, you like, nope, I don't like it. Just give it a minute. Let me listen to the shit first. All right, come on, let's go. You know something? This dude's style reminds me of Rod Wave. This dude's style kind of reminds me of Rod Wave. The way that his hook is put together, like. So if I could give any advice to that artist, I would say, you know, even if you have a sound that sounds like a popular rapper or something, just try to make sure that your image is nothing kind of like that artist. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I mean, sometimes you know you'll make a music that kind of sounds like the music of today. But if you are putting music out there, you do want to make sure you stay as unique as possible. And I'm only saying this right now because I know that other people are gonna say that when they hear this song. People on the outside looking in, once they hear this, they're gonna be like, "Yo, that sounds just like Rod Wave." So I would encourage this artist that moving forward, if you are making music, start trying to do ad libs and everything to make it, you know, sound a little bit more unique, so people don't listen to this and be like, "Man, that nigga sound like Rod Wave." So yeah, let's listen to it some more. You can't make it. Tell them that your time gon' come. Someone say they love you. Watch out for the snake pit. Promise you that time gon' come. They gon' say it won't work. That's imagination. Tell them that your time gon' come. Mama told me God first. Every day I'm praying. He told me that my time gon' come. Since I was a youngin', I know something that's for sure though. If you like to hustle, then that money come in slow-mo. The collectors calling, switching numbers that they don't know. And I ain't got no option but to... Y'all ain't feeling that shit, is you?
No, I kind of like it though.
He said, hell nah.
I like the beat.
I like it. I like it.
I like the beat. It's just, it sounds like, it's like he's...
See, you're a little kid. Like, I wouldn't look for your opinion when it comes to music. I'm not looking for a little kid's approval. I would definitely want somebody with some music ears to hear it. See, I am an engineer. I am a producer. I feel like my opinion is more credible than yours. It's more relevant. And I think that's a good song, in my opinion. And I'm going to tell you why I think it's a good song. I don't want to just tell this dude, oh, your song's good. I want to tell why I think it's a good song. Because right now I hear a lot of music. And number one, a lot of the music, it sounds the goddamn same. You know, you don't hear really people harmonizing on a track like this. And a lot of times when people record music, like whether they be local or whatever, their vocals aren't right. It literally sounds like they recorded that shit on a piece of cheese. And this dude's vocals and everything is clear. See, I always try to give people recognition on that because a lot of times when people make music, their music doesn't sound as clear as this. This sounds like CD quality. You know what I'm saying? This sounds like iTunes quality. So yeah, so wherever this dude got this engineered at, they did a good job. Like I can hear his vocals, they doubled. He isn't tripping over his words. It doesn't sound cheap. So I think this is a good song overall. It may not like be everybody's favorite song, but I like the way the song sounds, the way it feels. I feel like it was recorded nice and clear. I feel like the only way somebody could not like this song is if this type of song isn't their preference. But no, this song sounds good to me.
Keep the shit on go on. Now I'm 25 on the road to be an entrepreneur. My one regret is that I really wish I thought it sooner. Wanna pay my mama's bill so she don't stress her medulla. Anybody in my way, you'll try to stop me, I'll do you. Cause I got way too much to lose. I got too much to prove. They told me I can't do it, I've been known to break the rules. They told me I
This song is kind of fire. This song kind of fire to me. I don't care. I think this song kind of fire.
It's like somebody just did by themselves.
See, this you. You on that hate shit? Hold on, bring it back. This you, Joshua. You on that hate shit. People on that hate shit. Your time gonna come, Joshua. We gonna judge your shit. That time gonna come. And right now, your time has come to take your ass to bed. Take your ass to bed. It's 9:16. Take your ass to bed. You gotta go to school. Your time is gonna come, and right now, your time has come to take your ass to bed. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this tomorrow. I'm gonna finish this joint tomorrow. Shout out to everybody. You gotta wait till I get online tomorrow. The time is gonna come. You niggas gotta wait till. Hold on, wait. Let me go back. You gotta wait till tomorrow. The time is gonna come. I'll be back on tomorrow. The time is gonna come. Hopefully, this man never puts this song on iTunes so I do not get flagged. Nah, but yo, shout out to I am Jave or Jave. I am Jave. I'm telling you, I've seen this dude before. I've seen this dude or heard this dude before. I don't feel like I'm new to this guy. I feel like I've heard his stuff before. Or maybe I'm like maybe I'm tripping, but I feel like I've heard this dude before. Let's see what else he got. Let's go.
This one sound better.
You like this?
Yeah, I like this one.
Oh, he from Peru? Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I actually like that.
And that
You
was-
like that? I like that.
I like
That
the
one's
fast
better.
rapping, though. I like the fast rapping.
That one is better than the other one.
Oh, okay. Yo, this fire. Okay. I ain't gonna give him too much play. You know what I'm saying? You ain't taking over my channel. But yeah, that was fire though. I like that.
Yeah, that one is real good.
I liked it that. They say this is a song he made a GTA roleplay server. Yeah, I like that. That was fire. Oh, he made it for he made that song for a GTA server.
Dang, that's crazy.
That's what's up. I like that. I like that. That's what's up, man.
Hey, shout out to that.
His name, Jabari Hillman. I've seen this name before. I've seen that name before. I don't know where I've seen that name, but I've seen that shit before. Let me look. I'm telling you, I know for a fact I've seen that name before. Jabari Yeah, I'm friends with this dude. I know I'm not tripping. I'm friends with this dude. I've seen this nigga before. Yeah, I've talked to this dude. Yeah, I knew I wasn't tripping. I've talked to this dude. Yeah. We done been conversating for some time now. We done been conversating since 2017. Like I knew this dude sounded familiar. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I've seen this dude before, and I've conversated with this guy before. Oh, it's a I made his logo. See, bro, I've literally made so much logos. I don't know whose shit I did no more. I don't even know whose stuff I did anymore, bro. Like I've literally I've put in so much work, bro. I don't even know what I've done no more, bro. Yeah, it's like the high top sway logo. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Dude, I can't keep up with myself, bro. I don't know what I've did no more, bro. I've done so much stuff now, bro. I don't know what the hell going on. Damn, that's crazy. I made his logo and forgot. Crazy, bro. I've done too much work, bro. I don't know what the hell I done did anymore.
Yeah, you done lots of them. You made.
I knew that name sounded familiar, though. I kept saying to myself, like, yo, I've seen this dude before. Knew I wasn't tripping. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, shout out to him, bro. I didn't even know he had no music or nothing like that. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. I got to get back on my music, man. I think the game done left me, though, man. I think I done got rusty, bro. It's done been a minute, man. It's done been a minute. I feel like if I make some music, this probably going to be trash now, bro. Because when I was making music in a different time, in a different era. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was hard back then, but nowadays, people are like, man, what is this old, early 2000s sounding ass music? You know what I mean? I want to make sure if I make something, it's got to be hard. It's got to be hard. And then I feel like I can't make music like that no more because I'm not the same person no more, bro. Like I'm about to be 32 in what? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm about to be 32 in 4 days, bro.
Dang.
Yeah, think about that. I'm about to be 32 in 4 days, man. Crazy. I never even thought I would make it to this age, man. God has really blessed me, bro. He said we acting slow right now. Bro, I legit did not remember that shit, bro. Like, I'm telling you, like, I knew his name sounded familiar. Like, yo, it's something he does. Like, I knew, like, that name sounded familiar, bro. I've been, you know, I've literally done graphic design so much that I don't know what I've done anymore, bro. Like, I've been doing this shit so much that I can't keep up with customers or nothing no more. Like, it's been people who see me in the streets like, yo, Jay, you remember me? I don't even be remembering, bro. Like, I literally have that many customers, bro. I don't know what I did, who I've worked with. And hopefully I'm not disrespecting anybody. You know, I'm not trying to play nobody, but, yo, I've done a lot, y'all. I can't keep up with everything. Why am I coloring this purple? Nah, I don't like that. Take that out. I'll finish this design tomorrow.
So
I didn't even mention to him who I was having check it out. I just said my homie. Yo, tell him the song was good though. Tell him the song was good. I don't know if he like is like serious about like being an artist or whatever. But yeah, tell him those songs was decent though, bro. Like those songs was decent. Like I don't have no complaints. You know, and I would have kept it real. Like, if that shit was sounding like super duper trash, I would have said, like, bro, he need to get another studio. He need to start working and getting his shit together. But no, that was good. That was decent. Yeah, so shit, tell him, bro. Tell him keep putting out more music, bro. He don't have that many songs up there, bro. Tell him get some more songs out there if he's serious. You know what I'm saying? I always try to recommend that to people. If you really serious about making music, bro, get some shit out there, man. I'll have him watch it back on YouTube. Yeah, tell him watch it, man. Tell him watch it. Jess, I didn't even know you was standing behind me. Why is you standing behind me all creepy? Yeah, but we about to go ahead and get up off of here. He's got hella unreleased stuff. Yeah, tell him release that music, man. Tell him get him some covers made for the songs and start releasing them songs, man. For real. I don't know what he waiting on. But yeah, I'm about to get up off of here. I appreciate everybody for checking in. I see it's still 6 people watching. I appreciate y'all. I'm about to go ahead and get up off here. If y'all want to follow me to stay updated, if y'all want to see me finish this project, I will be back on tomorrow, either early in the morning or right around 7 p.m. tomorrow. If you want to see these lives, all you have to do is follow me on each of these platforms. Follow me on Behance, Trovo, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Follow me on those platforms. I'm guaranteed to be on there. All you have to do is search my name, J Damage, Jaydamage, or search Dareal J Damage, DarealJaydamage. And if you just like the work that I create and you want to follow and stay updated with different designs that I create, all you have to do is follow me on Instagram. Find me on Instagram, search J Damage Designs, J Damage, DESIGNS. And then you'll be able to follow my designs that I create on a daily, and I will try my best to stay updated. If you have any questions, go ahead and inbox me, DM me, and just let me know whatever questions you have. I'll make sure that I either address them in the inbox or on my stream. And if you have any special requests, make sure you go ahead and put that in the comment section of any of these platforms, or just DM me that to me also. I really appreciate all of y'all for checking out this stream. Shout out to my guy Steel Curtains. Shout out to my guy Cookies, and shout out to my guy Kent for calling in. Kent is actually the second person to ever call in, so I definitely appreciate him for always coming on and showing that love. I appreciate you, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. I will see y'all tomorrow. I was on for 2 hours and 30 minutes. You see that?
Oh, god damn.
This is the longest I ever been on. I never stay on this long. So yeah, this was a long time, but I'm actually about to put y'all to bed. Y'all got to go to bed. I don't know.